Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So my name is Jess, so if you're new here, welcome. I'm also known as Jessica Romney Rose Tarot, and down below I have an Instagram that you can check out, and if you find this resonates with you today, and if you want a private reading with me, then my info is on my Instagram. So today I'm doing something a little bit different today because I am reading from my Viking Oracle cards, and it is literally it's literally a Viking and rune reading with these cards today. It's just using these. So I felt really cool to do it, so I'm going to get into it. So you have 3 piles here to pick from. So the first pile we have is the god Thor. Okay, so you don't have to believe in these guys, like these gods. I mean, obviously if you do, then yeah, okay, that's cool. But if you don't have to, these are just for fun. Okay, so pile 2 we have Odin. Okay, so you could be attracted to one of the gods in particular, or it could just be the picture that attracts you. Just pick the one that really calls out to you. And for pile 3 we have Loki. Okay, so we have 1, 2 and 3. Just pick the one that is calling out to you, and we will see what messages that they have for you. Hello guys who picked pile number 1. So you guys chose the god Thor. Okay, so Thor was the god of storms, and he was one of the sons of Odin as well, and he was responsible for keeping the giants out of Midgard. He was very, very strong, and he is known for his hammer, which was called, I believe, Mjolnir or something. Am I pronouncing that right? I don't know. But he had a magical hammer that returned to him. So I'm going to read a little bit from the book here because it explains it a bit better than me. So Thor, the time for action has come. Hesitate no more. Bust that rut. Protect those weaker than yourself. You can be both forceful and sensitive. You are loved and protected. Thor has his shield arm around you. Okay, so a message that you are very, very protected, and it's time to bust that rut, get out of your shell. And also, if people have been telling you your sensitivities are a sign of weakness, they are not. Showing your sensitive side is a strength as well. Okay, so you can be both sensitive and, you know, forceful as well. You are a very strong being, and it's time for you to come out and be yourself, basically, and not be afraid to be who you are, kind of vibe. Yeah, so also Thor was known to have a very hot temper as well, and I see that in the red hair. You know how we say redheads are known to be fiery? But I think it's more like a sign for you guys to break out and be who you are and not be afraid of who you are. Okay, so here we have the back of the deck of these are really, really lovely. Okay, so we have Manas. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. The book does tell me, but the runes down the bottom, that's how you draw the rune for that. Okay, so we have that. Another red-headed individual as well, by the way, guys. The Sunstone or Sunstone. We also have Gebo, which is another rune. and Vigasvir. I hope I'm saying that right. This is also a protective symbol, guys. Okay. So, starting with the first one, I'm going to read from the book because it does help explain it much better than what I can. So, yeah. Okay. So, for this one, this rune, Manaz, I think it's how it's pronounced. So, it says, develop yourself in all the ways you can. Fulfill your potential. Do not shy away from the collective consciousness. Human nature means mistakes are made, but we can learn from them. Working with and the community is becoming important to you. Be rational about an issue rather than emotional. Okay, so it's really telling you to think very logically, but it's also really resonating with this energy of being who you are and coming out of your shell. And if you've been stuck in a rut, then it's time to break out of that. And also, if you've been worrying, like if you're going, oh no, I couldn't do this, what if I make a mistake, what if this, you learn from it, guys. Okay, you know, mistakes are part of life and you shouldn't dwell on them as well. As long as you learn from them, that's the most important thing, right? So it says here as well to develop yourself as well and keep going. Yeah. And fulfill your potential and not to shy away from things. So that could be anything, guys. Being yourself or a career, if you guys are thinking about something, coming forward in something. Now we also have the Sunstone, which was actually part of Viking history. It was mentioned in the History Vikings as well, the series. 36. Okay. So the Sunstone, okay, this is what they used to use to navigate with. It says, trust, even if a situation seems opaque and unknowable, trust that you will find a way through. Look past the illusion, discover the facts, seek clarity, find a different perspective. Okay, so it's really asking you to seek knowledge as well, and a different perspective on things. But it says trust that you will find your way through. So even if it's through life, for example, there will be a way, okay? A way through. Even if, say, you're starting a career or something and you're thinking, I don't know if this is for me, I don't know, I feel lost, like, trust that you will find your way through. So it's really trusting. And it says here, look past the illusion, discover the facts, seek clarity, and find a different perspective. So maybe even asking somebody else's opinion, and of course relying on your own intuition as well, because it says here to trust that you will find the way through. Okay, so the next one we have here is Gebo, which Gebo actually means gift, and it's another rune. So we have this one. Okay, and in the corner, the X symbol, that's how you draw the rune for Gebo. So, it says here, seek equally in your relationships, especially intimate relationships. Avoid pleasing and codependence. Family and work harmony is paramount. You will be acknowledged for your fine work and your good deeds. A gift will be matched. There is a natural justice that runs through life. This will be upheld. Okay, so I feel like whatever it is you're going through, and obviously you are feeling like very stuck in a rut, it's encouraging you to go forward, even if, and trust this way that you're going. And I feel Gebo means gift, so it means that you will be rewarded, guys, okay? So whatever it is that you are going through, whether if it's a work situation or just a situation in life, you will be rewarded in the end. You might seem that it's not going as kind of planned, or you think it's not going anywhere, but you are going in the right direction, guys. And you will be rewarded for this in the end, okay? So that's what I see for that. Okay. So you had an extra card, which is Vingasvir. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Vingasvir? Yeah. Okay. So, a fact, they actually used to draw, there is actually a name for this, but this symbol that they used to draw in between their eyebrows was very like a protective symbol and to help them, help navigate them long ago, in Viking times. So let me have a little look here. So, number 43. Here we go. So, we are never truly lost unless we choose to be. We each have a purpose, God's given gifts, and direction to fulfill that purpose. Even in distress of times, know that you are loved and protected. You can always find your way, even if it seems hidden to you. Okay, so that really resonates with this sunstone energy. Okay, so this is just a message for you that, you know, you are protected, you are going the right way, and nothing is ever lost. Guys, oh my god, I just lost it. Here we go. So we're not lost only unless we choose to be, you know. But I really feel like it's telling you to come out of your shell and go in the direction that you have always wanted to go. So whether that is in like something in life, for yourself, or whether if it's a career direction or something, but you will be rewarded for your your bravery. I mean, you know, your bravery of going forward. I mean, Thor is very brave, very bold, and also he is represented a lot for musicians and storytellers, artists as well. So that could be something that you want to venture out on as well. But whatever it is, it doesn't matter what it is, it's really encouraging you, even if you feel like it's not going anywhere, or you feel lost or undirected. It's telling you that you are not, basically. And as it says with this last card, it says, we are never truly lost unless we choose to be. We each have a purpose, God's given gift. So whatever your gift is, guys, this Gebo rune, it could be your gift as well. And God's given gift and direction to fulfill that purpose. So you were given the gifts that you were being given. If it's a talent that you have, it's been given to you for a reason, and you need to use it. Fulfill your purpose, even in the dreariest of times, or direst it could be. Dreariest of times. So obviously I can tell that you feel that you're not sure if this is the right way. That you are loved and protected. Okay, obviously Thor, he said he's putting his shield on you, so you are very protected. Whether you believe in these gods or not, it doesn't really matter. It could be a guardian angel figure, for example, or one of your spirit guides. So you are loved and protected, and you can find your way, even if the way it seems hidden to you. Okay, so obviously something is very hidden, you're not feeling the direction is right for you, or things are not very clear. It's telling you and encouraging you to keep going and use your gifts, your talents, and to be bold and to just go for it. So wow, that was really cool, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. I'm sorry if my reading from this book might be is not great. I can't read. But I really hope this resonated with you, and yeah, okay. Thank you. Bye, guys. Hello, Pal 2. So you guys picked Odin, which is really, really cool. I love this card. Okay, so this is going to be your reading with me. So you guys picked Odin. So right away, Odin was the All-Father god. He was obviously the king of the gods. So I'm getting a really strong presence about maybe you are a father figure, or so you are a father yourself, or a parent, for example. or you are being guided in spirit by a father figure. Of course, if you believe in the Norse gods, obviously you picked Odin for a reason. So I feel like you guys are very, very, very watched over by spirit, guardian angels, all that kind of thing. And I feel a very strong ancestral connection with you guys as well. I feel like you guys picked this pile for a reason, because Odin, I feel like there's something here that is meant to, there's a message meant to be given to you. So I'm just gonna get, this is from the Vikings book. This explains it a lot better than me. So number 32, let's find Odin. Also as well, I'm hearing the song Odin by Skjeld. So if you guys don't know that band, check out Skjeld and the song Odin. I just heard that song when I saw that card. So, 32, Odin. So, it says seek guidance to resolve an issue. Okay, so this could be talking about seeking higher guidance from spirit, or it could also be from your elders, so parents, for example, or grandparents, an elder of some kind. Gather knowledge from a variety of sources, so other different opinions and things, and also in spirit. Respect experience. It takes time to develop wisdom and knowledge. Be patient, okay? So it's about being patient with yourself, especially if you are someone who is doing spiritual things for yourself, like you're either doing tarot, like for example, like me, or any other type of witchcraft thing, then it's telling you to be patient and just work towards it. Oh, it says here, spread the runes to receive more knowledge, which is what we're doing here. Okay, so, okay. Wow, that's really awesome, you guys. Okay, so let's see what the other cards say. So these could be other advice cards or runes in here. So we have Wunjo, which in the bottom corner here, that is how you draw the rune. So it's kind of like a P shape. On here it's backwards, but it's like a P shape. We also have the halls. Oh my goodness. Which is like Valhalla. Wow, that's cool. And we also have Anzus. Or Anzus. Okay. That, which is another rune card. So you have two runes here and the halls. So Wunjo straight away to me is about joy. So let's just have a little look what that says. The book explains it a little bit better than me, so I'm just going to read a little bit from the book. The fact that all your cards as well is purple, and this lady is wearing purple, it just screams to me that purple is the colour of like the third eye, and also it can be the crown chakra. So it's very spiritual, you guys. Okay. So, okay. Number 8. So it says, seek joy actively. It is the most important aspect of your life right now. Loyalty in tough times. Working for and with the community is a positive move. Long-held wishes can come true now when you accept support and input from others. Okay, so it really ties in with this of seeking like guidance as well, and I'm feeling that you guys will be in touch with your spiritual family, or you are beginning to be in touch with your spiritual family or spirit guides even. I feel like with this lady in the purple dress, I feel that you are tapping into this more and getting more in touch, and you could be coming together with your spiritual family. So your spiritual family isn't necessarily blood related, it's the family that resonate with you spiritually, you share the same views, or if you are doing a spiritual craft, then you're meeting like-minded people who are there for you. And it says loyalty in tough times. So you guys maybe could have had people that you've had to cut out, and you see the people who are really there and supportive of you. But it says actively seek joy. So life is about joy, you know, for you especially right now, you know, and seek all the good things, the good people. Yeah. It says as well here, working for and with the community is a positive move. So it's about spreading joy in life, you know, as well. Okay, so you have here 38, which is the halls, which I'm very excited to see what this one says. So 38. So the halls, it says, you will be rewarded for your work. Be brave, even if you are afraid. Now is the time to work for the greater good, volunteer. So there really is something here about you being very communicative, using your gifts to help others, which definitely I really see. Maybe you guys are resonating with Odin, because Odin was about wisdom and knowledge and gaining that, and I feel like you have this wisdom that you, old wisdom that you should be sharing with others, because it says here you will be rewarded for your work. So if you have been thinking, oh, is this the right way for me, then yes it is, and you're going to be rewarded for it. It says be brave even if you are afraid. So definitely, like, yeah. Guys, you can do it, okay? So if you are doubting yourselves, you don't need to do that. I'm also really hearing that you have a very strong ancestral connection. There's something here about ancestry. And I feel like with this Halls card, I feel like your ancestors or spirit guides, whoever, are really like watching over you. Like you just have this really strong ancestral lineage. And I feel that as well with this Odin card as well. So yeah, that's what I'm really saying. Okay, so now we have the last card here. So this is Unsus. Okay, this is a rune card. And number 4, let me see. Now, I actually have a feeling this card is about ancestral stuff, so let me just have a look. Okay, so here it is. It says, improved communication, clear thinking, and wise action. Oh my god, wise? What did I say? are of great importance now. Do not deny that what someone or something really is in favour of a kinder perspective. Find order in chaos. We have inherited both positive and negative aspects from our ancestors. Oh my god, what was I just saying? And it is useful to know both. The universe is conspiring to open up new ways for you. Okay, so definitely there are things opening up for you right now, spiritually. And also, I feel like if you have had, say for example your parents, they have had bad traits, because it says here that you inherit good and bad things from your ancestors. And I'm hearing, if you have had bad experiences like with your parents, I feel that it is encouraging you to heal these aspects of yourself so it doesn't affect the future generation for your children, okay? So I'm just using this for an example, because if you are watching this and you're male, you could be a father, or, I mean, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, you could be a parent, for example, and or you have children in your life, and I feel that it is very important to heal these family ties. Because, say for example, you're a father, and your father, for example, did things that were not very good, that damaged your childhood, and it left you with scars. So then you grow up, and then you have children, and you put these scars on your children. I see that you recognize these scars, or you should recognize these scars, and you need to heal it. so that you don't pass that on to your children. Okay, so that's what I'm really, really seeing here. Okay, so either this is something that you need to heal now, or you've recognized it, or that you are healing it and you're being recognized for this. Okay, so, and saying that you are on the right path for this. Okay, that this is the way that you need to go, and that spirit and whatever you believe, right, is saying that this is right for you, that you're doing a good job, because you have this Halls card, because I feel that you are healing ancestral connections, loops that maybe have repeated several times, and now that it is ending with you. Okay, you're repairing it. Okay, so okay, yeah, that's what I'm really seeing. With the wise card here as well. Wise, it says clear thinking and wise action are all of greater importance now. So definitely wisdom and knowledge is very, very important in gaining right now. So that's what I'm really, really seeing here, guys. So I really, really hope this helped. This is your reading with me. And if you resonated with this, then please leave a comment down below. I would be really, really intrigued. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Okay, bye guys. Hello, pile 3. So you guys picked Loki. So this is going to be your reading with me today. So, okay, Loki. So Loki in Norse mythology was the trickster god, known as the trickster. And, okay, so he caused a lot of devastation as well with his tricks, which caused a lot of problems for the Norse gods. But he did have some really good qualities as well. He was very charming, very charismatic, and he loved to make people laugh and have a joke, basically. So I feel like these are qualities that you have, maybe? Yeah, and he was known for being very attractive with his black hair and dark eyes, so maybe that's something that you have. Of course, only take what resonates with you, but he was known for joking and playing tricks. So, okay, I'm just going to read from the book just to find out, because it tells me a little bit more in the book. So let's find Loki. Okay, we have Loki. So, develop your gifts of oration and clear speech. What did I say, guys? So charming. He was very charming, so it's about developing your speech, being very clear. Play more often. Laughter is a God's given gift. So definitely not taking life too seriously, having a joke, laughing more. There may be someone in your life that isn't what they seem. Try a more light-hearted approach. Okay, so it's definitely telling you to not take things too seriously, you know, have a joke, you know, being more light-hearted about situations. But it does say here there may be someone in your life that isn't what they seem. So I think it's just saying watch out for people who may be tricksters or who are tricking you into something that you don't want to do. So really use your intuition and, you know, think for yourself, you know, as well. But I feel like this is just telling you to, you know, more that to loosen up and, you know, I feel like you need a laugh, guys. You know, and I don't feel that it's really bad with this, because he has this drinking horn that he's holding right now, and I feel like he's giving it to you, saying, hey, you know, have a drink, kind of loosen up, kind of thing. So that's what I'm really feeling. But, okay, let's get into your rune cards. So these are runes or things that you need to know. So the first rune that we have is Rido. So Rido actually reminds me of the Chariot in tarot. If you guys want to check it out, Rido is actually a song that Wardruna actually did, and it's so, oh my god, I love it. So if you want to check that out, you can. It's a really nice song. So the next card that we have is Elthas, which is another rune. Okay. The next rune that we have is Langus. Okay. So these are the runes. So we're going to start with Rido. Now Rido automatically is about journeys. As I said, it's linked to the Chariot in Tarot. So I'm going to go from my book again because it explains it a little bit better than me. But okay, Rido. Your joys are signposts to your purpose and destiny. The journey is as important as the destination. Focus on the now, rather than the burdens of the past or the unrealized future. Stretch, aim for new horizons, work with the rhythm of life, not against them. Okay, so this is really about enjoying the journey of life, and also as well with Loki, like telling you not to be so serious about things, about having a joke and more light-hearted approach. I feel that maybe you have become very concerned about the journey and getting to that destination of where you want to go, and really it's all about your journey to it and enjoying that journey, you know, which is why it's so similar to the Chariot card. So Rido is representative of that. So it says focus on the now rather than the burdens of the past or the unrealized future. So it's just going with it and following the journey, you know, and seeing where it takes you. So it says stretch and aim for new horizons and work with the rhythms of life, not against them. So it's telling you to expand, you know, and take that journey, you know, enjoy the journey, enjoy the process, rather than trying to think about getting to that destination. Because when you get to that destination, you just ultimately, you do another journey, right? So this is just for example, okay? This is just for an example. I mean, that you could resonate with this, but this is just an example. So you want to get married, okay? So you and your partner, you get married. But what happens after that? Do you just stop? No, you don't stop. You continue on another journey. You have another married life, and you still have to keep going. You know, the relationship doesn't stop just because you've got married. It continues, and you have to develop it more, you know? So life is about continuous journeys, and the journey never stops, and it's about enjoying that journey and going with the flow. And as it says here, work with the rhythm of life and not against it. And it says here, you know, a more light-hearted approach, you know, not saying that you can't have a goal, but it's saying work with the rhythm, you know, like it's about enjoying the journey and the process of something, whether if it's a relationship with a person or you know, something you're working towards. It's about learning and enjoying the process before you reach that destination. And then when you get to that destination, then you start a whole other journey, okay? So life is about journeys, basically. Okay, so we have Ethos, which is this card as well. So I'm going to look at what it says for this. Number 15. Let's have a look. Okay. It says, be courageous. Fear is a necessary part of courage. Okay, so we've had a running theme here about, in all the piles, about letting go of fear and being courageous, or having the courage to stand up. Differentiate between what is yours and what belongs to others. Okay. Respect others' property and boundaries. Okay. Step forward and do what's right, even if others do not. Develop deeper connections with the plants and animals who share this planet. Okay, so I'm feeling here with that trickster thing, maybe if you notice that someone, don't follow the people that are not doing good things, okay? So if you see it, it's about recognizing that, you know, that, no, they're really bad for me, they're not good, they're not serving my higher purpose, and it's about recognizing that. It says also differentiate between what is yours and what belongs to others. Okay, respect others' property and boundaries. So it's about respecting other people's boundaries, and also as well, like with Loki, he used to be very like a very big trickster, and a lot of the time he did things that really actually caused harm to other people. And even if you or someone maybe that you know does this, you know, it's about those boundaries and respecting others' boundaries. And also for yourself, like putting up boundaries with others. Maybe you know people who are a little bit like this, who go too far. And yeah, so that's what it's about as well. Okay. So it could resonate for you or someone that you may know. Okay, so it says step forward and do what's right, even if others do not. So yeah, like I said, even if you see someone doing something, even if they're saying, oh yeah, it's just a joke, you know, like, no, that's not a joke, that's not cool. Yeah, okay. Develop deeper connections with the plants, sorry. Why was I saying planets? You could mean planets. I mean, if you're into astrology and stuff, definitely. With the plants and animals who share this planet. Okay, so definitely this, you can see on this picture that he looks like he's wearing like a stag kind of thing. He looks very connected with everything. So I really feel like it's trying to tell you to connect with nature and the environment more, going back to nature. Yeah, so that's what I see for that. So the last card that we have is Langras. I hope I'm saying that right. This is another rune card. So this one is 21. So let's have a look what it says. Okay, so it says here, do not push forward, do not force the issue. There is a time and place for everything. Okay, so what was I saying about enjoying the process and the journey? Okay, not to force things, okay, and just go with it. And I feel like Loki as well, encouraging to say, you know, that light-hearted approach, not taking things too seriously all the time. Okay, so allow things to come to you now. Okay, so things are going to be coming to you, right? Okay, so I just want to say, right, you will never ever have to fight or force anything good to come for you. Okay, what is yours will always be yours. You know, there's an affirmation that you can say, is I don't chase, I attract. You know, everything that is yours will always be yours. You know, you will never ever have to fight or struggle. Okay. It says be refreshed by a slower pace. Allow yourself to dream. Use your imagination more fully. Okay, so it's really encouraging you to take a slower pace. Like I said, it's about the journey and not worrying and stressing about things like getting to that destination, like, oh, I must get this, I must, you know, it's about taking your time, enjoying the process, and getting back to nature. Maybe you're stressed out, maybe you work in a city or something, or you have a job that doesn't require you to go into nature more or something like that. So maybe it would be beneficial for you to go into a forest, walk into a forest, or any place where nature is, and really connect to that, so you can get back to that slower pace, refresh your energy. So it says, be refreshed by a slower pace, allow yourself to dream, use your imagination more fully. Okay, so this is your reading with me, pile 3. I really, really hope that this resonated with you. So, yeah, thank you so much, and please leave me a comment if this resonated with you. I'd really appreciate it. So, bye guys.